Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I am your host, Eric Schober, and today we are creating the Aphrodite's Affection. This recipe was submitted by me. Yeah, that's right. So let's just clear up all the rumors now. Doug's in Jamaica, so I couldn't satellite him in because A, I don't have a satellite. B, I don't have one of those cool things that'll put it live up in the corner. And C, he's on vacation. So I'm going to leave him there. That's where he is. For people who are like, hey, you should bring Doug back. I get that a lot. It's not like I'm like, hey, no, you stay back. When he gets back, then we can roll. So the Aphrodite's Affection is made by me. It's it's an ounce and a half of gold rum. I chose Mount Gay rum because we haven't represented Mount Gay enough, I don't think. It's not that... I've had the bottle a while, actually, and I just hadn't used it. So I'm using it. Then, Licor 43, everybody's seen that. We've banged through half a bottle without too much trouble. And then, 3 dashes of Aphrodite Bitters. Boom. I wish I could figure out exactly how to say this, but his name is Dr. Adam Elmegirab. And he created a crap ton of bitters. And here they are. I know because I was hunting them down in the UK, and I found a place to get them here, and we've got a bunch of them. Teapot bitters, they have Bocker's bitters. You can check out awesomedrinks.com for descriptions because I just took what he said they mean. Dandelion and burdock and Spanish bitters. There's going to be a reason I bothered to bring all those out, and I'll explain it later when I talk about a contest I want to do. Now, what I did is I just created this recipe because I wanted to accent the Aphrodite bitters. It's supposed to be more of a bitter themed over an aphrodisiac. It's got like chocolate nibs and what was some of the other flavors? Coffee, like a Arabic coffee, red chili, ginger root, chocolate. So all the things you think of for sexual awesomeness is in here. So I'm going to stir this drink. I'm not going to shake it. Just whoa! Nobody saw that. A little bit of ice. We're going to do our half ounce of Licor 43. Boom.
Wow, that's loud when you do that.
Well, that kind of put a damper on my parade right there. Yes, these are stainless steel OXO glasses. I finally was able to stock the OXO glasses, and I stole one of the stainless steel ones for myself. And no, I didn't count it in the inventory. Ounce and a half. And now I have also learned that throwing the OXO glass into here is not a wise idea. So I'll do that now. Good. We're going to do 3 dashes of our Aphrodite bitters. I'm going to do 4 because I like them. Then this will be our garnish. I'm going to do that thing later. Now we'll stir. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. I don't feel like there's enough ice in there. There we go. That feels right. What's going on in the Ustream? So what are the ingredients in the bitters? Kind of vague name. Aphrodite. No, Aphrodite is a Greek goddess, right?
Of love. Isn't it?
Of love. Aphrodisiac. Aphrodite bitters. But I did read them. So you got your chocolates and all that stuff. Coffee. I like the coffee. What I did to test them was I put them in a coupe glass and I filled the coupe glass. I put 3 dashes of that into the coupe glass. I filled it with water because that's all you really need to dilute that and get the aromas and everything to just bust out. And then you can really start to get the sense of what these little guys have in them for flavor.
Yeah, and the glass he's using is a coupe glass.
That's a coupe glass. All right, no ice in this little baby here. So the goal with this is I wanted to go more classic, pre-prohibition style. I've got the liqueur, the core spirit, the bitters, and it just wouldn't be the same if you didn't figure out how to get a good lemon peel.
That would be
an orange peel. We're gonna squeak. Whoa! It shot out. It's gonna get me in the glasses. And you know what? Let's rub it along the edges because you gotta love to rub your peel. Boom, boom. Stick it in there. It's classy. Yet it uses Licor 43, which I don't think has anything to do with classic. Done. But dang it. That's my Doug.
What determines the use of a julep strainer over a different strainer? Personal preference?
No. Julep strainer is used for non-shaking drink. For drinks that do not have the full Boston shake, because this will fit on here perfectly fine. See how it fits nice and snug? But it doesn't necessarily always fit in the glass. See, you gotta jam it in, and it ruins your springs. So the julep strainer allows you to easily pour sideways and still maintain your holdback of the ice. So there's your julep strainer lesson. So really you should have one of each. I don't know, I think we sell these for like $4. Yeah, you didn't even know, you did all the inventory. Yeah, so $3.99.
I inventoried a lot of those last Friday.
So you can get both of them for under 10. And that way you have both options. Or if you're really into making more of a classic style, you're probably going to end up using that more than using the springs. And the problem here is it falls inside, but if you did a little delicate balance process, you could probably get away with one or the other. But this, my prototype did not have the full awesome of the orange. This is as close to a strict potent rum taste. You get that gold rum it's gold. It's not really that aged, so it's not like a dark rum or something that's sat and rested in a barrel, so it doesn't have a lot of the sweetness. It's gonna have a kick, a little bit of fireball action. Not fireball like the cinnamon, but like hot, just alcohol. Tamed down by Licor 43, which tends to be pretty sweet. So this is as close to like a grenadine as I think you can get from heavy sugar flavor. So we're really rounding out that rum with a citrus vanilla blend. And then the Aphrodite Bitters, while it plays a little bit in the aroma, I think when you put these on water or like soda water and use it that way, you'll get a lot more of the aroma because this one has the Garnish in it. It's the finish. The finish is where this plays out, because the finish of this specific bitter has a coffee bean impact. So when you're finished drinking this, you get that citrus, you get that potent rum, and then as it sits on your palate and it's drying out, you start to get almost like you had I want to say like licked a coffee filter after it's already been rinsed. Like it doesn't have. It's not like you just ate a coffee bean. It's not as espresso like. It's just a slight hint going, is there coffee in there? Maybe I had coffee in there and I didn't rinse it out all the way, or what's the deal? Why does I get that coffee in there? It's an added complexity that kind of brings it together, but still keeps that classic appeal. So that, my friends, is why I called it the Aphrodite's Affection. It's got Aphrodite, it's got the little hints of chocolate in coffee. It's an aphrodisiac. Plus it's got alcohol, so that never hurts with a social lubricant standpoint. Done. Now, you could definitely get that bitter action once you get used to that orange. So what I want to do, and this is an example of it, is I want to run a contest, right? What you need to do, if you want to enter the contest, is you could either, because I'm selling these, I want to be able to get the word out because they're awesome, handcrafted bitters. Not to say Angostura or Fee Brothers aren't good, they're huge market drivers, but bitters are growing in the industry, and I think it'd be a travesty if you didn't get to expand past it. It's like, why don't you just have one type of rum? Why is there coconut rum? Why is there citrus rum, which we still haven't used? There's a reason. You need to be able to expand and get these flavors. So what you want to do, if you want to enter the contest, is you can either get these from us, but I'm not going to hold you to that. If you live in, for instance, Scotland where they're made, you'll probably get them at a good price, or quicker than we would get them if we ordered in there. So you pick one of these. You've got your Spanish bitters teapot, which has like a little bit of coffee rum action going on. Bacchus bitters. I can't remember all the different flavors. I know Aphrodite, dandelion. You can go out to our site, read about them, figure out which one makes sense, build a recipe. That recipe must include a core spirit like rum. You can use vodka if you want to. You can use moonshine. It has to be something I can get. Bourbon, I don't care. A rum, a liqueur like Licor 43.
Means not Everclear.
No, not Everclear. Don't use Everclear. I can't get it. The recipe only works cool if I can build it. Right, so it has to be something I can build. You can email me if you're not sure if I can get a specific ingredient. I'll buy it if I have to. but I have to be able to at least get them. So a liqueur, you can use Saint Germain's elderflower, anything in that realm. If you want to, you can use a vermouth instead. One of these bitters, whatever flavor you want, you could buy a selection, taste them if you want to, and I would taste them with water to dilute them because they're bitter. And build something out of that. You can have a garnish like we did. So basically what we did here, some dashes of bitter, a liqueur, a core spirit, build it, submit it to me. Everybody submits them. I will have Jennifer, me, Doug, and if I can get my hands on Curtis to at least build it out and do a tasting, we'll pick the top 3. If we get a huge amount of submissions, then we can go a little further on winners and runner-ups, but at least one winner. That winner, I'll give $25 coupon to awesomedrinks.com so you can go buy crap there. And plus you'll have expanded your horizons with this. If there's enough submissions, I'll do something for the runner-up, maybe like a $10 gift card, maybe one of these like coasters with a Common Man Cocktails coaster, something. We'll come up with something for the top winners, and then your recipe will be made on the show. I may make them all, depending on how awesome they are, but at least I'd say the top 3 should be made on the show, unless I get 3, and then that's lame. I'll just do 1. So that's the contest. If you want it, get one of these guys. It has to be this brand in one of these flavors. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like there should be 6, but whatever. And then do what we just said. Stir. Just send me the ingredients on how to do it. Ice. If you want to, you can also use for optional ingredients egg white for texture, a little grenadine, a splash of juice, not a whole big, friggin' thing. And the recipe cannot exist. You have to create it yourself. Get creative. Build something that's really cool. Experiment with it. Take your top favorite. Have your friends taste them and figure out which one you like. Submit that one. The contest will end whenever I say it will. I don't know. What do we think? End of March. What is it today? What's today? It's almost the end of February, right?
Yeah, today's the 22nd.
So let's say March 31st, unless there's 30 days in March, then whatever the end of March is. That is when you have to get your recipes into us, and then we'll build them out from there. So if you want to, you can go find these on our site, awesomedrinks.com, or somebody else's site if you don't like us, whatever, but I think we're going to be cheaper than everybody else, especially Amazon. That's it! Done! Aphrodite's Affection. And
question of the day.
Buy this. Oh, question of the day! That's what you're here for.
That's it. See, when I sit on this side, I remember. When I sit on that side, I don't.
It's because you're streaming through the chat.
No, I don't have. No one has said one.
Oh, you're just telling me to let me know?
Yeah.
Favorite scotch? We haven't done that already?
Maybe.
You can never find alcohol on Amazon. No, but you can get bitters. Bitters on Amazon. How many bitters are too many bitters? Question of the day. Let's do bitters one. We're doing bitters, right? You don't like that one?
What?
Oh, okay. You're just like, wait, you're not using mine.
Huh?
I don't know. You just have this face.
Go.
I'm going to get you a light over there. I can't see you good. Question of the day. What is the craziest bitter you've had? How far have you expanded into the horizon of bitters? That's 2 questions.
Oh, what is the bitter you drink straight? Ew, none.
You don't drink bitter straight. That's bad. You can go and Google Angie Collins if you want to see me do it.
Oh, that's interesting. Is it hard to find a national alcohol from a competing country, i.e. Scotch in Ireland?
Can you find Scotch in Ireland?
Yeah, that's
there you go. Is it hard to find competing alcohols in countries that have a national spirit? Scotch, tequila in Mexico, Brazil, I don't know, cachaça.
Oh yeah, you said something about Margarita Day. When was that?
National Margarita Day is today.
Oh, it's today.
Yep. You can buy margarita glasses. These people won't care about that because the sale will be over by then. But anyway, there you go. Bitter questions.
Is that why we're selling them for $31?
Spirit question. That's why we're selling them for $31. Just one. It's supposed to be 4. All right. We're done for real. Everyday Drinkers. Yeah, that's what it says. EverydayDrinkers.com. We're teaching you what to drink and how to drink.